There we go. I'm going to go outside and see if I can hear you.
Okay, so it's good. Just wait for me to. Hey, everybody! Let me get started.
Everyone, French talking!
Yeah! All right, thank you, everyone, for coming. I'm Fred Hirsch, competition coordinator of the High Plains Drafters in Cheyenne, Wyoming. This is our award ceremony for the 30th annual 8 Seconds of Froth. I want to thank everybody, all our volunteers that stayed, and anybody else who came over for awards, or came up, or came down for awards. It's a rainy day here in Cheyenne, and we are battling a little bit of weather in some of our areas. I want to thank our venue, Blacktooth Brewing. They've been our venue for 3 years now. I want to thank Crow Creek Catering, Rusty Brinkman and Valley for Crow Creek Catering for a lovely breakfast and lunch today. We have lots of sponsors. Check them out on our webpage, but the ones I want to really thank are Spike Brewing, BSG, who sent us a pallet of stuff, 5 Star Chemical, the Wyoming Brewers Guild, what's the oak one? The barrel-aged oak? Barrel Mill oak staves and spirals. And we got grain from Root Shoot, RAR, and Dingman's as well. So thanks, everybody, for all those great donations. We really appreciate that. I kind of wanted to wait till just at 6 to start doing awards. I also want to thank High Plains Drafters staff, our president, Logan Wiley, our head of education, Chad Ligursky, our historian, Bill Briggs, who's also a fabulous part of this competition, does all of our admin work. Our steward, head of stewards, Brent Wickham, and our cellar master, Doug Schmidt. So. I will be taking occasional beer breaks because my throat's a little dry from yelling at people all day. So I think we'll get started with awards. Any opposition to that? No? All right. So we had 35 tables this year. Our largest category was monastic ale with 31 entries. Apparently, all you guys out there are really interested in brewing Belgian beer because combined we had 64 entries in all Belgian categories, which is 15% of all entries for 8 Seconds of Froth. So. We're going to start out with standard American beer. Which is table 1, 9 entries. Third place, Stephen Schmidt from the Evanston Brew Club for his Not Spotted Cow Cream Ale. Second place, Dwight Wilson of the O-Town Hopheads for his Alternative Cream Ale. And first place, from the Lakewood Fermentation Club, Bobby Reinhardt for Any Day That Ends in Y, American Lager. Is Bobby still here? Bobby was here judging with us today. I thought he was going to stay around for awards. Anybody from Lakewood want to take his medal?
So if any club members are here, we'd appreciate you taking the medal back for them.
All right, so table 2, Pale Malty European Lager. Third place from Kansas City Beermeisters, Mike and Stephanie Butler for Metalstoff Munich Health. Second place, from the Circle City Zymerges, Brady Smith with his Golden Bach Hellesbach. And first place from the Lakewood Fermentation Club, Brian Wankel for Shaking and Moving 1.2 Munich Hells. Table 3, 13 entries, Pale Bitter European Beer. Third place from the Kansas City Beer Meisters, Ron Barnes for his German Helles Export Beer, Cease and Desist. Second place from the Maltose Falcons. Wow. Jeff Mathiewicz for his Flugelhorn Band, German Lech Beer. And first place, Lakewood Fermentation Club, Ryan Wankel, It's Personal, New Zealand Pilsner. Table 4, Amber Malty Lager, 6 entries. Third place, from the Wise Guys, Greg Johnson for his Linda Meyer Mertzen. Second place from the Red Earth Brewers of Oklahoma, Tim and Nick's Not So Excellent Effed Up Doppel, Nick and Heather Hartley, Dunkelsbach. And first place from Circle City Zymergy, Brady Smith, Hen Dunkelhaus, Dunkelsbach. All right, table 5, Czech Lager. Third place from the Ale Riders Homebrew Club of South Dakota, Steve Ristow, DARK, Czech Dark Lager. Second place, it went away.
I can read it.
I'll get to it. Log me out.
You want to read them off the ribbon?
Yeah, so second place, Nick and Heather Hartley, Don't Write Checks That Your ... Czech Dark Lager. And first place, Mark Johnson, Czech Premium Pale Lager, the Hero of Prague. Is it Matt Johnson?
Matt Johnson.
Oh, he's here. Thank you, Matt.
I was like, either somebody came up with the same name as me or... Woo! One less ribbon we have to mail.
Okay, this will be a little bit easier, and it won't time out on me. All right, where were we at? Czech beer, Czech lager. So just so you know, Nick and Heather Hartley are from Red Earth Brewers, and Matt Johnson is from the Rock Hoppers of Castle Rock, Colorado. All right, so dark European lager, 12 entries. Third place, Dwight Wilson of the O-Top Town Hopheads for his Wayne Brady Show Schwartz beer. Second place, Jake McQueen of No Club for his Stone Goat Munich Dunkel. And first place, Nelson Crowell for his Svart as Night Schwartz beer from the India Peak Alers of Longmont, Colorado. All right, table 7, International Pale Lager, 7 entries. Third place, Nate Dyshirt of the Ale Riders Homebrew Club of South Dakota for his Two Dogs Mexican Lager, International Pale Lager. Second place, Jake McQueen for his Diaz Garez, International Pale Lager. Thank you, Doug. And first place, Jeff Mathiewicz for his Tres Cuatro Locos from the Maltose Falcons. Great to see the Maltose Falcons out there. We wouldn't be here without you guys. So, table 8, strong European beer, 11 entries. Third place, Stephen Jones of the Liquid Poets of Fort Collins, Colorado, for his Bach My World 2 Doppelbach. Second place, Bobby Reinhardt of the Lakewood Fermentation Club for his Rejuvenator V4. And first place, Brent Wickham of the High Plains Drafters for his 2404 Baltic Porter. Table 9, British Bitter and IPA, 10 entries. Third place, Matt Johnson of the Rock Hoppers Brew Club for his Captain Carter Strong Bitter. Second place, Donald Schneider of the Wise Guys for his 6-barrel Strong Bitter. And first place, Ernie Smith of the Intellectual Brewers Union of Casper, Wyoming for his Little Red Hen Brewery British Invasion Strong Bitter. Table 10, British and Commonwealth Beer, 10 entries. This is pretty much everything that's not a bitter or an IPA. Third place, and I'm disappointed that he's not here, Terry Fast of the Lakewood Homebrew Club for his Baker Street English Porter. Second place, Chris Brenecki of No Club, for his Amber Brown Ale, British Brown Ale. And first place of the High Street Homebrew Club. And I'm sorry, if I know where your club is, I'll try to say where it is, but I don't know where that one is. But Adam Lund, Faith Hill is a big fart role model, Australian sparkling ale. Sorry, I'm going to say that if you put it in there, I'm going to say it. It might offend plenty of people, so sorry. All right, next we got table 11. Thank you. Table 11. Sorry, got to hydrate. Table 11, third place, Andy Scherzinger for his Brotherhood Beer B3, Scottish Export for the Wise Guys. Second place, Andy Scherzinger, Brotherhood Beer B2, Scottish Heavy of the Wise Guys. And first place, James Allen, Bonnie Scottish Ale for his Scottish Export Rock Hoppers Brew Club. Thanks for coming up, James. Dark British Beer, 11 entries. Third place, Sam Hoops of the Ninja Homebrewers for his Lacks Nothing in the Sweet Department, Sweet Stout. Second place, Dwayne Pennell of the 23256 Brewers, for his Oatmeal Stout. And first place, Mark Rose of the Brew Club. Oatmeal isn't just for breakfast anymore, Oatmeal Stout. All right, table 13, 12 entries, Irish beer. Third place, Stephen Schmidt for his Maxwell Stout Porter, Irish Stout of the Evanston Homebrew Club. Second place, Bobby Reinhardt for Strength Irish Stout of the Lakewood Fermentation Club. And first place, Dirk Montgomery of the Red Earth Brewers of Oklahoma. There's Bobby.
I walked in late. I know.
We've called off several Lakewoods, right?
We'll bring it up. I'll pick it up.
Yeah, we called off several Bobby Lakewoods.
I know.
So, brother.
All right.
Sorry, I got interrupted, so I'm going to start over. First place, Dirk Montgomery, Old Walking Stick, Irish Extra Stout of the Red Earth Brewers of Oklahoma. All right, table 14. We're getting close to halfway. Sorry. Table 14, Pale American Ale, 14 entries. Third place, Jake McQueen for his Half Colt American Pale Ale. Second place, Jeremiah Bear of the Cider Homebrew and Mead Production Specialists. I think they might be in Illinois. His Eclipse Pale Ale, American Pale Ale. And first place, Ryan Wankel of the Lakewood Homebrew Club or Fermentation Club for his Blonde on Blonde Ale. Table 15, Amber Brown and American Beer. Third place, Well, this is nice to see. I hope is this the Colin Smith of the San Francisco Homebrewers Guild? Is it you? For his going to the Osteen beer, California Common. Yeah, so Colin came to us from Montana to help us judge. He's done so for the last few years. It's awesome to see him win a medal there. Thank you for your help, Colin. Second place, Mike and Stephanie Butler of the Kansas City Beer Meisters for their Boot Dust American Brown Ale. And first place, Paul Day of the High Plains Drafters is Wyoming Uncommon, California Common.
Picture.
All right, we're moving on to table 16, which is American Porter and Stout. We had 9 entries. Third place, Michael Beck of the Ileana Beer Rackers Union for his Echidna and Typhon Imperial Stout. Second place, Karen Sellers of the Ale Riders of South Dakota for her batch number 102 Imperial Stout. And first place, Ed Moore of the Rock Hoppers Brew Club for his Miss Kitty Imperial Stout.
Thank you.
Table 7. Meow.
Yeah, we don't see him here.
Table 17. Table 17, we combined American and hazy IPAs. We only had 9 entries.
That's not American.
Third place was David Howell for his hazy IPA for the Zymergus of the Ozarks. Second place was Ben Gaylord of the Ultra Rare Brewers for his Disorder and Disarray American IPA. And first place was Paul Day of the High Plains Drafters for his Hazy Days, hazy IPA. All right. Table 18, we're going to switch downshift a little bit into German wheat. We've got 6 entries here. Third place was Jeremy Jones of the Snake River Brewers for his Mimir Dunkels Weissbier. Second place was Nick and Heather Hartley of the Red Earth Brewers for their remixed Steffi's Hefe Reb Style Weissbier. And first place was Donald Schneider of the Wise Guys for his Jesters Broadly and Everything Weissbier. And we're going to swap back to specialty IPA. This is everything that's not an American or a hazy. Starting out with third place for Stephanie Myers from the Horsemen of the Apocalypse for her Big Sean Mason Black IPA. Second place, Karen Sellers of the Ale Riders of South Dakota for her Red X number 4 Red IPA. And first place for Steve Ristow of the Ale Riders of South Dakota Homebrew Club for his Nectronomicon number 2 Black IPA. All right, table 20. Strong British and American Ale. This is mostly barley wines and American strongs. Strong categories, 13 entries. Third place, Daniel Colburn of the Colburn Garage Project for his Tickle Tickle 4 NBA English barley wine. Second place, Alex Rezmersky of the Louisville Area Grain and Extract Research Society Limited for his Duke of Strathmore Manor British barley wine. And first place, Alex Rezmersky from the same club for his William Shakespeare Old Ale. All right. Sour and Wild Ales. pretty big category, 18 entries. Third place, Jeff Case of Quaff. Weisso Sour, Berliner Weisse. Second place, Damian Dobbs of the San Antonio Cerveceros for the Brauf Flanders Red Ale. And first place, Andy Scherzinger of the Wise Guys for Pucker Up Straight Sour Beer. Belgian Ale, our second largest category, might have been the largest if I had left the Saisons in there. So apparently people are liking their Belgian Ale. It's great to see a revival of this style. Third place, James Morgheim of the Rock Hoppers Brew Club for his Jet Belgian Pale. Oh, look at this. Okay. Second place, Thomas Lopez of the Rock Hoppers Brew Club for his Golden Abbey Belgian Blonde. And first place, William Johnson of the Rock Hoppers Brew Club for Les Etudiants Bière de Garde. Table 23, which is Saison, 13 entries in Saison. Third place, Ryan Wankel of the Lakewood Fermentation Club for his Estracon Saison. Second place, Dwight Wilson of the O-Town Hopheads for Too Much Chocolate Malt Saison. And first place, Randy Daniels, KC McKinney of the Iowa Brewers Union. Great to see Iowa here for the entry 4 Saison. And so we head into Monastic and Trappisdale, which is our most competitive category, 31 entries. Really couldn't find a way to split this one apart in a good way. So we just left them all together. Third place, Fritz Schanz of the Denton County Homebrewers Guild for his Stearman's Belgian Triple. Second place, Karen Sellers of the Ale Riders Homebrew Club for her batch number 103, Belgian Dark Strong. And first place, Michael Bozen of the Liquid Poets for his Midday Storm Belgian Dark Strong. All right, historical beer, 9 entries. We start out with Andy Scherzinger from the Wise Guys for his Old Porter Road Pre-Pro Porter. Second place, Stephen Schmidt of Evanston Homebrew Club for his Kentucky Common. And first place, Zach Fritz of Club Wart for his Wreathed in Smoke Piwo Grodzicki. All right. Next, we have Amber Bitter European Beer. Sorry, we're going back to lagers for a moment. Third place, Mark Bullman of the Wise Guys for his Walk in the Rain So You Can't See My Tears, being a lager. Second place, Ben Gaylord of the Ultra Rare Brewers for his Little Monster, being a lager. And first place, Donald Schneider, Wise Guys for his Music to My Beers, Vienna Lager. Okay. Fruit beer seems to be missing. Do we have fruit beer on that one? Yeah. We are going to skip table 27, which is fruit beer at the moment. I don't seem to see places on that table. I apologize for that. If once we get that sorted out, we'll have that posted by 8 or 9 p.m. tonight. So we're just going to keep going for now. Table 28 is American Wheat. We have 7 entries. Unfortunately, there was not a third place on this table. Second place was James Allen for his Daddy of Them All American Wheat Beer, Rod Hopper's Brew Club. And this category was also a in-club competition for the High Plains Drafters. There were a lot of drafters in this category. Our first place beer was Alan Stegman of the High Plains Drafters for his Golden Hour American Wheat Beer. So, Alan, if you're out there watching this right now, you get to pick the next category for the in-club competition. So, table 29, Wood and Smoke Beer, pretty big table, 18 entries. Third place, Terry Fast of Lakewood Fermentation Club for his Aftershock Wood-Aged Beer. Second place, Louis Rochetta of the Red Oak Brewers for You Don't Make Friends with Salad, Rauch Beer. And first place, Bobby Reinhardt of the Lakewood Fermentation Club for his Great British Baking Show Specialty Wood-Aged Beer. All right, Specialty and Experimental Beer. Third place, 17 entries in this one. This included experimental, mixed styles, alternative grain. So we got a nice combination of different things here. So third place, Paul Day from the High Plains Drafters for his That's Italian mixed style beer, Italian Pilsner. Second place, Andy Scherzinger of the Wise Guys for his Ramona Flowers Na. And first place, Jess and Ray Finley Schultz from the Aurora City Brew Club for Rucker in the Rye.
I knew that was coming.
All right. Let's see here. So we're going to do a little cider, a little mead. Then we have one more beer category coming in here.
If you want to jump, I'm good with it.
What's that?
If you want to jump, I'm good with it.
No, we're good.
All right.
So table 31, Standard Cider and Perry, 10 entries. Third place, John Schiller of the Wise Guys for Perry Mark I, New World Perry. Second place, Rusty Brinkman of the High Plains Drafters for Epic Harvest 24, New World Cider. And first place, Art Kim of the Ileana Beer Rackers Union for his Secret Cider, New World Cider. Table 32, Specialty Cider, 15 entries. Third place, Andy Scherzinger for his Ice Cider called Burr. Second place, Michael Renzing of the Cider Homebrew and Mead Production Specialists for his Cider Pie, Specialty Cider and Perry. And first place, Rusty Brinkman, Epic Sweet Pie, High Plains Drafters, cider with herbs and spices. All right. Table 33, we're getting close. Just a few more to go. There's hugs all around here. Table 33, Traditional Mead, 5 entries. Third place, Phil LaFleur, Blueberry Traditional, semi-sweet mead from the Wise Guys. Second place, Garrett Freeman, Sweet Clover Traditional, Sweet Mead. First place, John Schiller of the Wise Guys for his Mead Mark II, semi-sweet mead. All right, table 34, Fruit Mead, 10 entries. Third place, Zach Fritz from Club Wart for his M1 Berry Mead. Second place, Ryan Vigney of the Pittsburgh Mead Makers and Homebrewers for Vale of Dusk Berry Mead. And first place, Garrett Freeman, Sir Mix a Lot of Berries Berry Mead. All right, I'm going to switch quickly into spice beer, and then we're going to finish up the mead categories. So third place in spice beer, which is 9 entries on table 35, Stephen Jones of the Liquid Poets for his Chocolate Orange Stout winter seasonal beer. Second place, Logan Wiley of the High Plains Drafters for his Open That Door, specialty spice beer. And first place, Jeremiah Bear of the Cider Brew and Meats Production Specialist for his Candy Cap Mushroom Stout. And I will tell you that the professional brewers that saw that were like, what? Anyway.
All right, so we don't have any more ribbons.
We don't need more ribbons.
We only had 734 of each made up, and you had more categories than 34.
Apparently, I miscalculated.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll work that out.
We'll make more.
We'll make it up.
We know the guy. We'll make
We
more.
know the guy. Table 36, Spice Mead, 6 entries. Third place, Garrett Freeman. I swear it's not applesauce, fruit, and spice mead. Second place, Nelson Crowley, the India Peak Alers, Blood Orange Cinnamon Mead. And first place, Aaron Gallagher of South Shore Brew Club for his Bearded Dog Mead, Spice Herb and Vegetable Mead. All right, last category.
If you're here, you get a ribbon.
Yeah. Last category, table 37, specialty mead. Third place, Ryan Vigney of the Pittsburgh Mead Makers for his pear butter experimental mead. Second place, Garrett Freeman for his raspberry honey IPA braggot. And first place, Garrett Freeman for his blueberry muffin mead, experimental mead. Right. So we got a few other awards to talk about here. So start out with Heavy Metal Brewer. Third place, Bobby Reinhardt of the Lakewood Fermentation Club. Second place, Ryan Wankel of the Lakewood Fermentation Club. And first place, Garrett Freeman. No club. Heavy Metal Club with 17 points in fifth place, Red Earth Brewers. In fourth place with 28 points, the Rock Hoppers Homebrew Club. In third place with 32 points is the High Plains Drafters. And second place with 34 points is the Lakewood Fermentation Club. And in first place with 36 points is the Wise Guys. Our Wyoming Brewer of the Year is Brent Wickham. So Brent goes home with this fancy turn bottle made of wood by one of our in-club craftsmen, Brian Mertz.
So that became the explain what it is. If you have to explain what it is,
Okay. Best of Show Mead and Cider. Best Don't Show Mead and Cider goes to Garrett Freeman for his Sir Mixed a Lot of Berries. And first place for his Oatmeal Isn't Just for Breakfast Anymore, Mark Rose of Arizona, I believe, for his Oatmeal Stout from the Brew Club. We have 4 Brew on Premise or Pro-Ams. Westby Edge from Cheyenne, Wyoming has picked Paul Day for his Hazy Days Hazy IPA for a Brew Day Brew on Premise. Freedom's Edge has picked Donald Schneider for his Music to My Beers Vienna Lager for a Brew Day Brew on Premise. Accomplice Beer Company here in Cheyenne has picked Paul Day for a Pro-Am for his Wyoming Uncommon California Common. And Altitude Brewing out of Laramie, Wyoming has picked Donald Schneider for his Gestures Broadly at Everything Weiss beer. All right. We've got one more thing to talk about, and that is the Ace of Clubs. And then I think there's a few people in here who think that we're doing a drawing for a Flex fermenter here in just a minute. I haven't even looked at this yet, so I don't know how everybody did. All right, well, there are 4 clubs in the running for Ace of Clubs this year, it looks like. So Ace of Clubs, we count your judging participation, we count your steward participation, we count your entries, and we count your first place points, your second place, your best show points. It's a little bit more involved. It's meant for us to try and get more participation. Go get the trophy.
It was actually exciting. Excited. One. So it should have been exciting. C100 is actually it's only graded. Why it's not in the system?
Oh, for meat inside.
For me, it's actually exciting.
It does look like that Garrett Freeman did not win cider and mead. Sorry, Garrett. We have to check that and see what's going on there. So, anyhow.
Sorry about that.
So can somebody bring the trophy up for Ace of Clubs? So there were 4 breweries or 4 clubs in the running for the. Actually, there was quite a few. Red Earth was really close with 52 points. Actually, no club was in the running for 52 points. Sorry about that, no club. Lakewood Fermentation Club had 54 points. Thank you. And this award is really meant to promote volunteer work and entries in the club. So Rock Hoppers Brew Club had 55 points, getting close. High Plains Drafters had 70 points. So I'm kind of wondering if it might have been the Wise Guys that beat us with 86 points this year. So thank you guys. You won again. So last year, 2023, Wise Guys, right there, they won. They put a plaque on our trophy. This trophy has been going on since I think 2005, and it's a traveling trophy, so it goes back to the Wise Guys this year. We'll pick it up at Sweetheart's Revenge next year. Okay, just one more piece of business. We got some tickets here. Is there somebody out there that's not a drafter that did not put a ticket in this hat? Olivia, do you mind coming and drawing a ticket, Olivia? Thank you, Olivia. Okay. I think it's Jim Morgheim. Somebody want to bring the fermenter up?
Oh yeah.
Come here, Jim. I want to just make sure that's your writing there.
Even if it's not, he's gonna say
It's definitely you. Okay. So Jim wins the Spike fermenter. Thank you, Spike. There you go, Jim.
We have the clock.
Cheers, everyone. So it looks like we had an issue with the fruit beer category where places are missing at the moment. We'll get those fixed and posted to you guys in an hour or two. I'm not going to post awards formally to the website until that's fixed and the cider award is fixed. So we apologize for that. Thanks again, everyone, for entering. We really appreciate your entries, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
This is cider.
Oh, cider
That's
best of show is cider. Best of show is Art Kim of Highland, Indiana, for his New World Cider. So congratulations, Art.
And I have table 27 in. I can get that up.
Oh, we got fruit beer in now?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do fruit beer really quick.
What category is fruit beer?
Look again, table 27 is updated.
Is it updated?
We updated it. It's now a quality.
Okay.
So
Let me look at
places should show up on your new.
27. Let's get that up here for everybody. So if you had a beer and fruit beer,
Hopefully it'll show up in there.
you get it? You got to get out. It's 27. Oh, you got everything on there.
No, I just did it.
Okay, so fruit beer. All right, one more thing on this fruit beer. Third place, Andy Scherzinger of the Wise Guys for his Ramona Flowers California Catarina Sour. Second place, Logan Wiley of the High Plains Drafters for his Strawberry Roan fruit beer. And first place, Jeremiah Bear of Champs. I'm not going to say all those words again. For his Yuzu Goza fruit beer. Congratulations.
All right.
And I think we are done.
Is he good without a sticker, or just want to take the ribbon home? Huh? It's not taking. He can make
Yeah.
a sticker for you.
All right, everybody. Thanks again. Thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks to our venue, Blacktooth Brewing.
All right, the way we do this, all the first place winners.
I'm going to turn off the feed before the feeding frenzy for swag starts.
All the first
So
place
thank you
winners.
all.
The best of show. First place winners all get up there and get something. For the number of ribbons in first place, you have one.